Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant noise around you? In an era where we are bombarded with notifications, messages, and the endless hustle and bustle of modern life, it's no wonder that many of us feel stressed and disconnected from what truly matters. But what if I told you that there is a way to cut through all that noise and find a mental clarity you didn't even know was possible? The secret lies in the power of silence. In this video, we are going to explore how introspection, the practice of looking inward and reflecting in silence, can strengthen your mind, improve your focus, and provide you with lasting inner peace. If you ever wish to reduce stress and reconnect with yourself, stay with us. You will discover practical techniques that you can start using today to transform your mind and your life. So, take a deep breath and join us on this journey towards mental calm. If this video inspires you to seek more clarity and tranquility in your life, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here we explore topics like this together to help you grow, reflect, and find peace amidst the everyday chaos. Join this community and take the first step towards a more mindful life. We live in a world that never stops. From the moment we wake up until we close our eyes at the end of the day, we are immersed in a constant stream of information, tasks, and responsibilities. This sensory overload not only drains our energy but also affects our mental health, leaving us anxious, stressed, and disconnected from ourselves. Think about this. When was the last time you gave yourself a moment to simply be silent? I'm not talking about staying still while scrolling through your phone, but real silence. A moment to listen to your own thoughts and feel the beat of your own being. In a society that glorifies productivity and multitasking, we've forgotten the value of stillness and the power that silence has to restore us. Today, we're going to talk about how introspection, the skill of looking inward, can be your greatest tool to combat anxiety and reclaim your mental peace. It's not just about disconnecting from external noise, but reconnecting with yourself on a deeper level. Because at the end of the day, true power lies not in the amount of noise you make, but in the calm you can find within. What is introspection really? In its purest essence, introspection is the ability to observe your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors from a neutral and reflective perspective. It's taking a moment to ask yourself, what is happening in my mind right now? Why do I feel this way? In a world full of distractions, dedicating time to this type of deep reflection might seem like a luxury, but in reality, it is a necessity for mental well-being. Silence, on the other hand, is not simply the absence of noise, but a state of serenity that allows us to connect with our inner self. This silence can be physical, such as being in a quiet place without external sounds, but it can also be mental, where you turn off the noise of racing thoughts, worries, and anxieties. Studies have shown that spending time in silence can stimulate brain regeneration, improve memory, and reduce levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Imagine your mind as a glass of murky water. Every distraction, every worry, is like shaking that glass, making everything confused and cloudy. But when you allow the glass to rest in silence, the murkiness settles, and the water becomes clear again. This is how introspection works. It gives you clarity, helping you to see your thoughts and emotions more clearly. The power of silence has also been recognized in various philosophical and spiritual traditions. The Stoics, for example, practice daily self-reflection to align with their values and live a more conscious life. In Buddhism, silence is seen as a path to enlightenment and self-knowledge. Even in the modern realm, entrepreneurs and high-performance athletes have adopted silence as a way to optimize their focus and creativity. In this video, we're going to dive into how you can harness the power of silence and introspection to strengthen your mind. You don't need a spiritual retreat or long hours of meditation. You just need the willingness to give yourself a moment of pause in your day and let silence work its magic. Now that we understand what introspection and the power of silence are, it's time to explore the concrete benefits these practices can bring to your daily life. Let's start with one of the most impactful: mental strengthening. When you allow your mind to rest in silence, you give it the space it needs to process your thoughts and emotions more effectively. This not only improves your ability to deal with stress, but also makes you more resilient in the face of life's challenges. Instead of reacting impulsively to difficult situations, introspection gives you the clarity needed to respond more calmly and consciously. Studies suggest that people who practice introspection and mindfulness show lower levels of anxiety and greater focus capacity. Another crucial benefit is mental clarity. Throughout the day, our minds are occupied with countless tasks, worries, and distractions. Without a moment of pause, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose focus on what truly matters. By taking time for silent introspection, you clear the mental clutter and focus on the essentials. This allows you to make more informed decisions that are aligned with your true goals. Let's move on to the third major benefit: inner peace. We live in a world where most people seek happiness in external things: money, recognition, constant entertainment. But paradoxically, the deepest sources of satisfaction are found within us. Silence and introspection help you connect with that inner source of peace, something that no external gratification can provide. By reconnecting with yourself, you discover a sense of well-being that doesn't depend on external circumstances. Additionally, practicing silence can stimulate your creativity and focus. Numerous studies have shown that spending time in silence, even for a few minutes a day, can boost your creativity. This happens because silence allows the brain to enter a diffuse mode, where ideas can flow freely without the constraints of immediate logic. Thus, solutions to complex problems often arise from moments of tranquility. Imagine accessing a clearer, stronger, and more peaceful mind simply by dedicating a few minutes a day to being silent. These benefits aren't just for a select few. They're available to anyone willing to give it a try. So, keep watching, because in the next chapter, I'll show you practical techniques to integrate introspection and silence into your daily life. So far, we have explored how the power of silence and introspection can transform your life, providing you with clarity, mental strength, and inner peace. But how can you start incorporating these practices into your daily life? Below, I'll share some practical techniques that you can begin applying right away, without needing any prior experience. The first technique is to dedicate a few moments of silence at the start of your day. Before diving into the whirlwind of notifications, emails, and responsibilities, take 5 to 10 minutes to be in complete silence. You can sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and simply focus on your breathing. This small morning ritual will not only help you start the day with clarity, but also set a tone of calm and focus for the hours ahead. Another powerful technique is the introspective walk. Instead of always listening to music or podcasts while you walk, try taking a walk in complete silence. Without technological distractions, you'll be able to focus on your thoughts, how you feel at the moment, and your surroundings. Physical movement combined with silent reflection can help you process ideas and release accumulated stress. The third practice is guided meditation. If you are new to this, don't worry. You don't need to be an expert to start. You can find numerous guided meditations online that will help you center yourself and cultivate inner silence. Dedicate between 5 and 20 minutes a day to this practice, focusing on your breathing or a simple mantra. Over time, you will notice that your mind becomes calmer and more focused, even amidst chaos. If you prefer a more structured technique, consider keeping a reflective journal. Spend a few minutes at the end of each day writing about your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. You can start with questions like, what did I learn today? What made me feel grateful? Or, what challenges did I face and how did I overcome them? This practice not only helps you clear your mind, but also allows you to see patterns in your life and make more conscious decisions. Finally, there's the technique of scheduled silence breaks. During your workday, set small breaks of 2 to 5 minutes every few hours. In those moments, simply turn off all distractions, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. These micro breaks can recharge your mental energy and help you maintain a high level of productivity and creativity throughout the day. Each of these techniques is designed to help you disconnect from external noise and reconnect with yourself. You don't need to apply all of them at once. Choose one that resonates with you and try it for a week. You'll be surprised at how a few simple minutes of silence can have a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. You might be asking yourself, all this sounds great, but how can I find time to be silent in my busy life? It's a valid concern and one of the most common barriers people face when trying to incorporate introspection into their daily routine. But here's the key. You don't need hours of silence or a retreat in a monastery to gain the benefits of introspection. You only need small moments throughout the day. One of the most frequent obstacles is the belief that being silent is a waste of time. However, by allowing yourself to disconnect, you're actually recharging your mental energy, which allows you to be more productive and creative in the long run. Start with just 2 minutes a day and gradually increase the time as you feel more comfortable. Even those small intervals can have a significant impact on your well-being. Another common challenge is the initial discomfort that many people feel when facing silence. If you're used to a stimulus-filled environment, silence can seem overwhelming at first. But remember, this discomfort is part of the process of reconnecting with yourself. Learn to embrace it, and over time, you will see how silence becomes a refuge of peace and clarity. Right now, it's your turn to act. Why not try one of the techniques you've just discovered? Maybe a few minutes of silence upon waking up, or an introspective walk without your phone. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference. Share your experience with us in the comments. Which technique will you choose, and how do you plan to integrate it into your day? We want to know how silence transforms your routine and your mind. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, Here we explore together how to become more resilient, calm, and focused versions of ourselves. Plus, you'll find many more videos dedicated to personal development and mental well-being. Remember this: true power is not in the noise you make, but in the silence you embrace. In a world where everything seems to be screaming for our attention, finding moments of calm is an act of bravery and self-care. Each moment of introspection brings you closer to understanding who you are and what truly matters in your life. By practicing silence, you not only strengthen your mind, but also create space to discover your purpose and reconnect with your essence. We say goodbye with this invitation. Take what you've learned today and dare to explore silence as a tool for your personal growth. Together, we can build a community that values introspection and mental well-being. See you in the next video. Until then, find moments of calm and let silence be your greatest teacher.